9:30. Roll call, Lee Perryman.
Here.
Tiffany Nix.
Here.
Astor Fowler. Nate Brewer and Laura Heath are absent tonight. Indications were provided by the chaplain earlier in the work session. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, a few changes on the agenda. They're available up on the desk here. We are taking out number 9 and 12, and we have 3 add items to go on at the end of the agenda. Mayor Heigl, report.
Thank you, Mr. President. First of all, I'd like to call on our police chief, chaplain, Mark Ledbetter, for an announcement of this coming weekend weather.
Thank you, Mayor and Council, for giving me this opportunity. The Critical Incident Response Network, Sylacauga First Baptist Church, and local volunteers have teamed up to open a warming center at Baptist Church from 7 p.m. Thursday, December 22nd, through Monday morning, December 26, 2022. As you're aware, temperatures are not expected to be above freezing for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday. So we will keep the warming station open during that time. Already, 911 call center has called and inquired about it because they have had calls inquiring about the warming center. All those who are seeking shelter are asked to bring any medications that they may need. Shelter seekers will be required to register and agree to the rules and guidelines of the shelter. All children must be supervised by an adult. Do not bring anyone who is unable to care for themselves. Service animals are allowed, but no pets, because we don't have facilities for pets. We ask that people have patience, because this is circumstances that we don't always encounter, and there's a lot of logistics involved. You just don't open the doors and have a center. You have to line up people, especially volunteers. We need volunteers, because this is indeed as a prolonged, and when you go over 3 or 4 days, you can't have the same people staying all the time. So we need plenty of volunteers to help us man this station to see that it works effectively. So if you could volunteer at any time that we're open and just give some relief or come in and stay with us, then we would appreciate that. We can appreciate also people who've also stepped up and asked, could they bring food and things of that nature. We have that in place. The Talladega County EMA has reached out and said that they have resources available, and will be contacting other agencies in case we need any items. This event will provide Sylacauga and the surrounding communities an opportunity to express care and compassion. Local businesses are encouraged to assist with donations of food, snacks, etc. Services you can provide if you want to volunteer: we're going to need greeters, registrars, setup and maintenance, food distribution, and a warm smile and a friendly face. We're asking some to stay overnight to provide the needs of those seeking shelter from the cold. If you cannot volunteer to stay at the warming center, you can provide, as I said, food, snacks, water, bottled water. First Baptist Church is located at the corner of Fort Williams and Broadway. The warming center is located at the upper entrance facing Fort Williams, not at the main entrance, across from the CVS. A sign will be posted designating the entrance. If you'd like to volunteer, you can contact me. My number is 256-626-9627, or you can contact Council Member Nate Brewer at 256-404-3319, or you can contact Sylacauga First Baptist Church at 256-245-6301. So I thank you for this opportunity, and I just hope and pray that there'll be plenty of people step up and help us in this endeavor. Thank you.
Hey, I'm sorry. number again? And then I didn't get the times, I'm sorry.
Thursday evening from 7 until an appropriate time Monday morning.
7 PM?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry, 7 p.m.
It's okay. And I got your phone number, 256-626, what were the last four?
9627.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much for spearheading that and getting that set up, we appreciate that.
It's a team effort, and I appreciate all those involved.
Thank you, Mark. At this time, we'd like to extend our grateful appreciation to the Sylacauga Beautification Council for the beautiful job they've done here at City Hall and decorations. Every year, it looks like they excel themselves just a little bit more. This is one of the beautifulest layouts we've seen in a while. We can't thank them enough for that and all the beautifications they do throughout our city. We also want to thank the Sylacauga Chamber of Commerce, the board members, the Spencers, and especially Coosa Pines Credit Union, who was their presenting sponsor, for another wonderful parade, which has grown extensively over the years. The reviews this year, parade, were overwhelming. I'm still hearing it today. Thank you for the quality of life that you all bring to the city of Sylacauga. On behalf of me, the mayor, and the city council, we wish to wish one and all a blessed Christmas and the warmth and peace for you and your families. May the light of love shine upon you. May your life be filled with the blessings in the new year. And let us not forget our first responders during this Christmas season who will be manning their posts away from their homes and families. Also remember our servicemen and women in the uniformed service of the United States who serve our nation around the world, for their homes and families are far from them. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I have a motion to adopt the agenda. Motion by Tiffany, second.
Second.
Lee, all in favor?
Yeah.
All yeas. Approve the minutes of the regular city council meeting held on December 6, 2022. Can I have a motion? Tiffany, second. All in favor?
Yeah.
All yeas and approved. And approve the minutes of the regular work session, held on December 6th. Excuse me, first of the council meeting now. These are the minutes for the work session on December 6th. Can I have a motion? Motion by Tiffany, second.
Second.
Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas and approved. No old business. New business, number 9 was removed to add to a later date. Number 10 is action is necessary to accept the recommendation of Street Superintendent Rucalpi to approve the resolution to declare a 2007 Freightliner with, our street sweeper serial number listed there as surplus and add to authorized disposal on govdeals.com. If to consider, we have a resolution of 82-2022. Can I have an introduction? Introduced by Tiffany Nix. Anything else, Ms. Moore? All right, to take action, we need to suspend the rules. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Nick Perryman, second.
Second.
Tiffany Nix, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas, rules are suspended. I have a motion to approve.
Motion.
Tiffany Nix, second.
Second.
Nick Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
Yeas and approved. Actions necessary to approve a resolution authorizing Amendment 1 to the solid waste collections, transportation, and hauling contract with GFL Solid Waste Southeast LLC DBA GFL Environmental. Approving a 3% increase in service fees to become effective with the second anniversary date of contract, which is April 1st of 2023. Based on the 7% increase in CPI for the 12-month period ending in December of 2021, action authorizes the Mayor Highland to sign contract amendment on behalf of the city. Resolution to consider this is 83-22. Can I have an introduction? 2022. Tiffany Nix, anything further this morning? To take action, we need to suspend the rules. May I have a motion to do so?
Motion. Go ahead.
Tiffany Nix, second.
Second.
Lee Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas, rules are suspended. Can I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Nix, second.
Second.
Lee Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas and approved. 12 is removed as well. Let's add item on the end of the agenda. Action is necessary to approve overrun charges on the Marble City Heights Circle paving project in the amount of $702.40 and authorize final retainage payment to Central Alabama Asphalt and Construction Company LLC in the amount of $1,886.31 at the recommendation of the EEFS. May I have a motion? Tiffany Nix, second. Lee Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas approved. Actions necessary to approve recommendation from Mayor James Hybel to approve a 2023 special paid time off policy for COVID leave for city employees. This policy mirrors the previous ones that in place. May I have a motion? Tiffany Nix, second.
Second.
Lee Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
Yeas approved. Actions necessary to approve a request from Alice Averett to remove garbage fees of $17 a month from utility billing for vacant residents at 383 Monroe Street. Home's been unoccupied since August 2005. No garbage services are being provided. May I have a motion? Tiffany, second.
Second.
Lee, all in favor?
Yay.
Yeas approved. Actions necessary to approve travel and training expense for interim director of building services Mike Whetstone and building inspector Wayne Sayers to attend EDC 2023 analysis of changes to be held in Hoover, Alabama, January 6, 2023. Registration fee of $150 per employee and the use of a city provided vehicle will be incurred. Employees will carpool. Estimated expenses for Whetstone and Sayers are $150 each. May I have a motion? Tiffany, second.
Second.
Lee, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas and approved. Actions necessary to approve additional accounts payable invoices received fiscal year 22 in the amount of $1,453.80. May I have a motion? Tiffany, second.
Second.
Lee, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas approved. Actions necessary to approve balance of November accounts payable invoices in the amount of $260,968.72. Can I have a motion? Tiffany, second.
Second.
Lee, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas approved. Actions necessary to approve payrolls for November in the amount of $438,578.52. Can I have a motion? Tiffany, second.
Second.
Lee, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas. Now, our add items. Action that is necessary to approve a request from Street Superintendent Reed Galvey to reestablish pay rate for Assistant Street Superintendent Kenneth Cromer from AO8 Step 2 at $23.89 an hour to AO8 Step 3, $24.70 an hour. Motion. Tiffany Nix, second.
Second.
Lee Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas approved. Additional add items. Action is necessary to, well, that was just a secondary item, number 20, Kim. There was two, Kenneth was on both sheets, correct? That's not an additional. Yeah, 20 is just a repeat of it.
Yes.
Okay, same one. Actions necessary to impose the ordinance provision for passing on to residents the CPI increase imposed by GFL at the following rates. $1 for residential garbage container and $1.24 for 2 or more residential garbage containers, which includes a street department pickup and households within the city effective April 1, 2023. May I have a motion? Tiffany Nix, second.
Second.
Lee Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
Action is necessary to impose the ordinance provision for passing on to apartment complexes the 3% CPI increase imposed by GFL to be effective April 1, 2023. May I have a motion? Tiffany Nix, second.
Second.
Lee Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
All yeas and approved. And now is the time for anyone to address council. No action will be taken at the meeting. Please approach the podium, state your name and address for the record prior to addressing the council. Anybody else? I will say on the CPI increases, you know, we haven't increased in about 10 years or close to it, 7 years for the increases, and it's due. GFL, again, we reiterated this in the previous meeting, but they've done a great job. And kind of came into a firestorm and come out the other side doing great for us, so we appreciate that. And thank you guys. May I have a motion to adjourn? Tiffany, second.
Second.
Second by Lee Perryman, all in favor?
Yay.
Yay. Meeting adjourned at 5:45. Thank you all.